JC, you are going to get the experience of a lifetime here.
Yeah, Dad, I know. Finally, we are at the mint to see the manufacturing of coins. Yippee!
Welcome, guys. JC, you look like a stunner.
Well, thank you.
Come, let's have a cup of tea, and then I shall show you the mint.
Uncle Sharma, is it okay if we first see the mint and then have a cup of tea? Please?
Aha! JC, you seem to be really excited to see the mint.
You said it right. He has been jumping around the house since the time you arranged for this visit.
Okay then, as you say, JC, come along.
What are these? Coin mountains?
Well, yes. This is the area where coins are sorted and bagged so that they can be sent to various channels of banking and commerce. Have a look at this, JC. This is the latest we are about to launch. A rupees 100 coin.
That's magnificent, isn't it, JC?
Hello, Mr. Chattopadhyay.
Hello, Mr. Mehta. Meet my son, JC.
Hello, sir.
Welcome, young man. So, are you enjoying your trip here?
Thoroughly.
Mr. Chattopadhyay was impressed about our idea to launch the rupees 100 coin.
Oh, thank you. Actually, we had proposed this.
This seems to be a really ancient one. But who is this king playing the veena? Or is he playing the sitar? Ah, I must say I'm smart. It's gizmo time, dude. Hello, Coiny.
Bucks. My name is Bucks.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Bucks. JC. The name is JC.
Hey, buddy.
Do you know which era did this coin belong to?
It belongs to the era of Samudragupta, the famous ruler of the Gupta dynasty.
Who was Samudragupta? Was he a great king?
Oh, yes.
How do you know?
There is a pillar called the Ashok Pillar in Allahabad.
Does the pillar tell you that he was a great king?
Well, not verbally, but yes. On that pillar, a Prashasti of Samudragupta has been inscribed in Sanskrit. It describes Samudragupta's deeds as a warrior and a great ruler.
What is a Prashasti?
Well, a Prashasti is a poem in Sanskrit. It means in praise of. So this poem was inscribed in praise of Samudragupta.
That's nice. So who wrote this poem? Samudragupta himself? Don't tell me he wrote praises of himself.
No, JC. Kings in ancient times never praised themselves.
Okay. Then he must have got it written from Shakespeare.
There was a poet named Harishana in Samudragupta's royal court.
Tell me, Bucks, what does Samudragupta's Prashasti say? Do you know all of it?
Oh, not all of it. It is too long a Prashasti. It describes Samudragupta in beautiful terms. Like a great warrior, a ruler who won many battles, a learned, and yes, even a poet.
Wow, Samudragupta was a poet too?
Yes, and one of the best. This Prashasti also mentions Samudragupta's great-grandfather, father and mother.
What about them?
Samudragupta's father Chandragupta was the first ruler of the Gupta dynasty to adopt the title of Maharaja Adhiraj. This title was adopted by Samudragupta as well. You see these coins? They belong to the era of Chandragupta I.
Is there anything special about this title?
Oh yes, It is a grand title. Samudragupta's grandfather was referred to as Maharaj, but Chandragupta and Samudragupta were referred to by this grand title.
Oh, okay.
Samudragupta's mother Kumara Devi belonged to the Lichavi dynasty, which was in Nepal. The Lichavi period is called as the Golden Age in the Nepalese history.
But how did Chandragupta marry Kumara Devi? He was in India and she was in Nepal.
Many historians believe that it was attacked by Chandragupta.
What act?
Kumara Devi's father was a great king. Nepal was developing and spreading its boundaries. So to protect India from invasion, Chandragupta came up with the political tact of marrying Kumara Devi.
Aha! Smart fellow. Tell me more about what was inscribed in the Prashasti.
Well, yes. How could I miss that? Harishana has described 4 different kinds of rulers who Samudragupta defeated and his policies towards them.
But I thought when a king defeats another king, it means he kills him and captures his kingdom. Didn't Samudragupta also do the same?
He did follow this usual policy, but not towards all kings.
Huh?
The first set of rulers were called Aryavartas. There were 9 rulers of Aryavarta who were completely uprooted, and the second set of rulers were the 12 rulers of Dakshinapad who surrendered to Samudragupta after being defeated, and he allowed them to rule.
So the Dakshinapad kingdom didn't become a part of the Gupta empire.
It did, but Samudragupta didn't directly rule. He allowed the Dakshinapad rulers to retain their kingdom, but the supreme power rested with Samudragupta.
Okay.
Then the third set included the Ganasangs, or dynasties of Assam, coastal Bengal, Nepal and many other northeastern dynasties, which followed Samudragupta's orders and attended his royal court.
Wait a minute. Now I know. It's similar to the policy he followed with the Dakshinapad rulers.
Yes, similar. Quite similar.
Now there. And the last set of rulers?
They were the descendants of Kushanas and Shakas.
So they too attended the royal court?
Nah. Look at this, JC. This coin features Chandragupta II, Samudragupta's son.
So does Chandragupta II also feature in Samudragupta's Prashasti?
Samudragupta and Chandragupta featured in genealogies. They are lists of ancestors.
What is a genealogy?
Genealogy is a study of ancestors. It is like a family tree.
Oh, that sounds good. So was Chandragupta II as brave a king as his father?
Absolutely. He led an expedition to western India, where he overcame the last of the Shakas.
Who were they?
They were the rulers of western India. They are also known as Kshatrapas or Satrapas.
Oh, so who was the ruler who Chandragupta II defeated?
His name was Rudra Simha III. He was the last ruler of the...
So it would have been really easy to defeat Rudra Simha III, right?
No way, dude. He gave a tough fight every time Chandragupta II thought of conquering Rudra Simha III's kingdom. He defended it very well.
But finally Chandragupta II rose from the ashes and vowed not to accept defeat. And alas, he conquered.
Hang on, dude. You've got it right. The history and even the royal court voice.
Tell me, buddy, I had read about Chandragupta II's royal court booming with talent. Was it true?
Oh, absolutely. Chandragupta II's royal court had talented courtiers, which were the likes of the famous poet Kalidas and the astronomer Aryabhat.
Aha! They were in Chandragupta II's royal court.
Dude, I guess you'll have to return me to Mr. Sharma.
Yeah, thanks, Bucks.
My pleasure. See ya.
Bye.
So, JC, did you enjoy?
Yes, Dad, I did.